is 0-0 MVP, the one and only Venom Page. Welcome to the Fight Camp series.
So this is the cage. We keep all the animals in there. As you can see, we got massive silverback in there. Goes by the name of MVP. And we got a white silverback, as you can see. It's called Gemin. So this is the cage. All the animals, we keep them in there. Sprout!
It's not good enough, bro.
You see?
Oh, you got one person.
Who did I get? Who did I get?
Felix, you hit the ladder, bro. What the fuck was that?
You fucked him up.
Yeah.
You fucked him up.
Concentration, bro. Fucked up again.
Yeah, I did.
Fucked up again. Screwed, man.
Yes, yes, it was very good. Very, very good.
So this is the Fight Camp series. Just finished, heavy session. Just found out that I've got the Ian Garry fight that I wanted. I think that's a great matchup, and my coaches have been putting me through it. For those that been following from the last camp, people know I work hard. People know I have to get pushed, but this is a shorter turnaround than normal. I was hoping to get this fight on the Manchester card because it just felt like it made more sense. It gave me a little bit more time, bit more of a normal camp time, whereas I just came off holiday and I was just straight in it. No complaints, like I'm happy to do it, but it does mean it's slightly different and a bit more intense in terms of the back-to-back sessions, in terms of the fitness that we have to do. Because for me, this fight it's a well-matched fight because it's gonna feel very similar to Kevin Holland. This guy's gonna feel like he can stand with me, and he can't. He's probably gonna try and take me down a couple of times because there's no other way of trying to accomplish this win. And he won't be able to. He's going to feel my strength, he's going to feel my power, he's going to feel the speed, he's going to be confused about the distancing and where I can get him from, so on and so forth. I need to be fit enough to do this from start of the fight to the end of the fight. So let's say he is tough, similarly to Kevin Holland. Let's say he is, I don't think he is, but let's say he is. That means it goes 15 minutes and I have to be capable of doing what I did in my last fight. So it's just about blasting my legs, making sure my legs are there, blasting the fatigue and my muscular endurance in my arms, just everywhere. So no matter where the fight goes, I'm able to get back up and then do what I do. And I know I can. So I'm looking forward to this fight. And I think a lot of people, from what we're seeing out there, they're equally looking forward to this fight. Yes, he's he's a loud guy. He can kind of get under people's skin. Just watching him, I don't know how he is personally, face to face. I think the fact that he moves around gyms a lot says a lot about his personality, but regardless of your thoughts and opinions of him, what matters is what happens in the cage. And so far he's been doing exceptionally well. And now he's coming to a bit of a roadblock, a massive roadblock in the one and only MVP. So let's get this fight going.
The change, okay, to he came back because I don't like to steal something from.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Had to talk to MVP about it. He's kind enough to join us right now on the program. There he is, Michael Venom Page, my man. Good to see you as always.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Michael, fights like this don't get announced a month out. So why is this happening so soon?
After the last fight, I was feeling really good. I was asking, roughly when they think I'd be coming back. Obviously, I knew about Manchester and I thought that would be a great card to be on. And they were kind of like, yeah, that would probably be around the time that, we'll get you back. And then they kind of confirmed, yeah, Manchester's probably going to be that time. So you know that's plenty of time, ample time. So I was away just haven't enjoying myself. I actually had asked for Ian Garry, and they said he's not available because he's fighting Colby. He's not going to be able to make it, so you can take that fight and we'll do it for June. And I was like, yeah, let's go. And then realized the time. I was like, oh, actually, to be fair, like, can we just do it on Manchester? Obviously, you guys already told me it's going to be Manchester. It makes sense. He's Irish guy, English guy. It makes sense. I think Ian Garry was like, he's not doing it on any other show apart from June. And was kind of bragging that he accepted the fight. And I found it funny because I think he thought I was turning the fight down, where I was just asking for it to just be pushed. A month later just gives me a bit more time. So he seemed a bit, excited about me supposedly not accepting the fight. And I was like, no, for that fight, I'll do it on short notice. It's not a problem for me, but I would have just preferred to just push it a little bit. Yeah. Okay. It's part of the camp where we do, to be fair, I've done it a few times, this camp. Actually, last camp, we're kind of using the similar group of people. Sam Patterson, UFC rising star is one of them. We're going down to his gym in Watford now, just do some sparring, work with people that simulate somewhat your opponent or aspects of your opponent, and just kind of see where we're at, come back to the home ground, the dungeon here, and fix all the mistakes that I made. And that's what we're going to do again today. So a couple of days ago we was in Germany, working with a guy called Islam. Great kid. I think he's actually going to be on Contender Series soon as well. Again, nice long style, tall guy, orthodox, nice low kicks, nice high kicks. Very similar to what, I'm going to be going up against with Ian. And that's it, man. So yeah, heading over to Sam now. Let's go.
Get in the car with John Gooden because he pulled that camera out of nowhere. Thank you very much again, man. Hope it helps. Yeah, no, massive quality.
We stayed together, so I think that really kept us all very, very close. Even down to just the discipline, even with the arguments and stuff. Got himself. He kind of started martial arts slightly later. I think he was in his mid-20s. Yeah, UFC 303, you can expect to see the same old MVP, and the reason why they should be excited by that is because the same old MVP is an exciting MVP. It's a dangerous MVP. It's an MVP that comes with knockouts. It's an MVP that comes with great walk-ins. It's an MVP that comes with, memorable moments that you will remember for the rest of your life. I'm gonna be the show starter, but also the main event. Now everyone knows who the main event is. We got, Big Connor's return, but it's my job to make that a distant memory. Everyone's supposed to. That's gonna be a afterthought. Connor's return did it. Oh, but did you see what MVP did? Did you see that knockout that MVP did? Did you see how he was? There's going to be so many moments that I'm going to bring to the cage, as I always do, for people to talk about. Everybody else fades away. And I always say, it doesn't really matter where you put me on the card, I am the main event.
Excellent.